Hi everybody, welcome to the trending stream here on the World Wide Web. Please subscribe and click and hit that bell to get all of the latest notifications. In other words, whenever I make a brand new video, you should be notified. And if you're not getting those notifications, again, refresh this channel multiple times a week. I try to keep you in the know. I cover the top trending topics. You definitely don't want to miss a video that I produce here, guys. You know, lots of these videos have literally been very controversial. A couple of days ago, Roe versus Wade. So you had Roe versus Wade. You had, Miss Maxwell. Again, Jeffrey Epstein story and all of these things. She got 30 years or 20 years for, again, trafficking and all these things. Now Maxwell is set to be under surveillance by, specialists, prison guards or specialists who can handle safety concerns and fear she could be targeted as high profile, again, being such an evil offender after previous threats, so her life's in danger. Maxwell likely will go to Danbury, Connecticut jail for her 20-year sentence. There were fears for her safety during detention in her Brooklyn prison. She was placed on suicide watch despite her lawyers saying she was not at risk. Being a high-profile sex trafficker, she could likely be targeted. And so anyway, guys, there you go. So this is the facility that she may be going in here, correctional facility, all these things, right? Danbury right here, Connecticut, blah, 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 and good riddance. Notice here like a sun symbolism and all these things. It is what it is. Good. But now, today, so that was yesterday's story. Maxwell and all these things. Now another one strikes, another one hits the dust, and that is R. Kelly, right? Robert Sylvester Kelly, an American songwriter, producer. I've covered this story before. Artists, whatever, music, R&B, had hits after hits, right? He was born in Chicago. Now he's 55 years old, and he himself now will never probably see the light of day. He got 30 years, and this is a guy that made a song called Trapped in the Closet about cheating on his wife and all these things. But the song itself basically says what this guy was doing. In the early 2000s, there were rumors of him with an underage girl and urination, disgusting, all these things. And then he made this song called Trapped in the Closet when there were other young women being trapped. I covered the stories of how these girls would go to the concert. They would get picked out. He would make them his girlfriend and then take them away from their families, lock them up in closets and all kinds of stuff. They even made a movie called Surviving R. Kelly. Just a very tragic story. Again, a Lifetime. Surviving R. Kelly, again, delivered 1.9 total viewership, so this was a huge hit. Documentary, again, and all these things that premiered in Lifetime. Groundbreaking documentary series, Surviving R. Kelly, captivated audiences. I think I may have seen a little bit where these women were just jacked up, messed up, controlled, manipulated, passed around, and so forth and so on, with a vicious, evil cycle. And so now the monster is in chains and will be, hopefully, to the rest of his life. He's 55. He got 30 years. So that means he'll get its life sentence, just like, Miss Maxwell here, which she's in her 60s, I think, or whatever. Yeah, she's 60 years old, and she got 20 years, so 60, 70, 80. She won't be getting out to whatever. So let's read this tragic story. Very, very sad. You taught your victims that love is enslavement and violence. Brooklyn judge sentence R&B star R. Kelly, 55 to 30 years in prison for sex trafficking and racketeering over 25 years, guys. That's 25 years. Again, these rumors I was hearing in the 90s, guys. R. Kelly, 55, was sentenced today in Brooklyn federal court for 30 years in prison for that sex trafficking. The sex offender was sentenced and was handed down by Judge Ann M. Donnelly, despite his lawyer's request for only a meager 10 years. Are you kidding me? Last year, the R&B fallen star was found guilty of racketeering and trafficking. Kelly learned his fate on Wednesday afternoon after the accusers gave an emotional statement through tears and anger. They said that he had preyed on them and misled his fans. Kelly, born Robert, has been detained in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. So there he is with his ugly little dirty mask, right? All there. They threw the book out. He should have got 50 years. Maxwell should have got 80 to 100 years, so they never see the light of day, right? But of course, she signed away her rights for the logs and the little black book, right? Okay, all these things here. R. Kelly, just a menace to society. Again, preying on young girls and all these things. Here's Lizette Martinez, one of the victims who spoke out earlier at the hearing, said she was a girl full of life. Before she met R. Kelly, became a sex slave. She added that she doesn't think Kelly's 30 sentence is enough, but I'm pleased with it. I agree with her. Javanette or whatever, Cunningham reacts as she leaves the courtroom following the sentence of the R. Kelly federal sex trafficking. Again, all jacked up, very, very sad. Many of these victims and all these things. So there he is, Kelly, all there in Metropolitan Detention, Brooklyn. Since his trial, he's been revealed where Kelly would spend his sentence, pictured in 2019. Just sad. Kitty Jones wipes tears as she gave her statement Wednesday. R. Kelly sentenced to hearing. Kelly did things to her that she plans to take to the grave. Things so malicious, so bad. He threw them in rooms, locked them up for days. They couldn't even use the bathroom unless he let them. Very, very sad. And then, this is the big red flag. R. Kelly dated or married a underage girl called Aaliyah, which became a celebrity in her own right that perished. R. Kelly Kelly used a bribe to marry Aaliyah when she was only 15 years old, guys. 15 years old. Why? Again, this guy got away with it. Why? For so long, for over 25, 30 years. Because, again, he had the money, right? So anyway, so he bribed a government employee in 1994 so he could obtain a fake ID for the singer Aaliyah. A person familiar with the matter said as a subscriber, you have 10 things. So anyway, so that's how he did it. So he married a young girl. Guy was a monster, right? She eventually left him. Aaliyah's boy, and then she started dating other guys from other rap groups, right? So she started dating, what's his name here? Damian Dash was a rapper, and again, connected to all these guys. I believe, she was connected to Jay-Z, which is evil as heck too, right? They said that they were even talking at one point, Jay-Z and Aaliyah dated as well right before her death and all these things. They passed this young woman around, like, just very, very sad. Very, very sad, because again, when you're in the system, you gotta bend over for Rover, you gotta get the bone, and this is the system. So this woman was passed around. Again, R. Kelly took advantage of her at the age of 15. She left him, so forth and so on. And then all of a sudden, she does a music video in the, wherever. Where was she? In the Caribbean or whatever. She did a video, very sad. Here are some of the last video footages of her music video when she was out there. You know, this is the last photos of her, really. And she really, I don't know, I thought I heard that she didn't even like to fly, really, but whatever. So she did it. And then, again, the plane crashed, right? And what did they find? Or what did they find? Cocaine, alcohol, all these things. So she ended up dying. And this is what the rap industry is all about. All this stuff. Druggy, jacked up, alcohol, abusers, molesters. Guys, you name it. Very, very sad. This is the system that we live in, and I keep on telling people, man, get away from these celebrities and these stars. They're not worth it. R. Kelly himself, again, was connected, but again, he just kept on doing whatever, right? The guy was a fiend. Here you see the pyramid up, pyramid down, all these things here. You see his album cover with the pyramid. Okay, here, then we scroll down here. Again, he's got the triple double crosses, right? Evil as hell. We have here another one, black panties. The guy's a pervert, straight up, all the way up. Notice here he has the mask with the one eye, right? All there with a young girl. Again, man, this took too long. This took way too long, and so many women suffered because of this monster. Suffering and jacked up. Again, many of these girls were enthralled, big-time fans. He would say he would get them famous, and then, yeah, he would lock them up in a closet. Yeah, trapped in the closet, right? Disgusting. Very sad. And this is why, man, if you have children and kids, don't let them. Yeah, it was in the Bahamas. Thank you, Angel Wins, where Aaliyah died because, again, they were trafficking contraband. Very sad. Very sickening. Okay? Very sad. Very sickening. The woman was used and abused by these monsters. You know, guys, I wasn't even going to do a video today. So many people were like, Sonny, did you hear about R. Kelly? Did you hear about R. Kelly? And I was like, you know what? Let me do a video. But this guy was a straight up monster from the pits of hell. Here he is, R. Kelly the monster. Notice the hand gesture, the dark hand gestures of the dark energies, right? All there, no way around it. Now he's going to burn, man. He better get himself right. Here he is, the pervert, the monster. Notice the hands again, licking his tongue, right? And here you see the devil hand sign once again, all in front of you. Very, very sad, guys. Just a sad world. This guy thought he's a deity. You know, and it's very telling. It's very telling now. You know, things are happening. Prayers are actually being answered, right? Again, looking at the news, people that are hurting young people, right? The good book says if you hurt a young child and all these things, you're going to pay. Whether here in this life or in the other. That's the reality. That's the reality, guys. Very sad. So anyway, guys, that's my video today. The monster is inside, and hopefully he's kept there for a very long time. We need the Most High. We need to pray for these kids that are enamored by these celebrities and these wicked, evil people. And, get away from it all and get to the Most High and get to Christ. All right, guys? Thanks again for coming aboard. I see everybody once again. Angel Wins, Donovan. God bless you, Jacqueline, right? And, again, everything TV44. Thanks, everybody, for coming live. If you do one thing, if you could please do me a favor, is subscribe, of course, but like the videos. Again, this channel doesn't seem like it's going as far as it should. And people are telling me, Sonny, I'm not getting the notifications. That's why it's so important to refresh the channel multiple times a week, guys. The information and the dots that I connect here are, it is what it is. But again, I have to say this disclaimer. I'm reporting on the news, and you put it together, right? As I put the pieces here, we put it together, right? There, yeah, he'll be Angel Wins. In prison, he'll be glad. He'll be bending over for over. I like that one. God bless everyone. Donovan, Jacqueline, have a very blessed night, friends and family. And that's the show for today. But look at everything that's going on, guys. These abusers and these evil, wicked people, they're not getting away with it as much as they are. Things are happening. So anyway, there you go. Much, much love. May God bless you. May God bless your family. May God show you His infinite power, glory, and wisdom. Repent, brothers and sisters. And thank you, Angel One's Great Show. Thank you again. Be safe, every single one of you out there. Much, much love. And I had a show that I had prepped a couple of days ago, so I guess I'll do that here in a couple of days or maybe tomorrow. Thanks again. Much love, guys. You have a blessed, safe day and night.